Hello and welcome. This game is called Banishers. It's going to be fun. Normal. It's a dark room.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know. And leaving without finding out that I actually heard you.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
Aye.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
Well, that's weird. Just kidding.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
Maybe.
Welcome to America.
Are we on a boat?
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
Is that a
I
scar?
shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. Night be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew.
Okay.
Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple.
Of course not.
Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror.
What, Charles Davenport?
I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
But you did, didn't you? Oh, Charles. June 7th, 1965.
If this
1695.
is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Oh, you could have
Look
worn a
at
coat.
it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
That's what he said. I'd be disappointed if I had to row a boat through a cold-ass ship. I mean, neither one of you look very well prepared to be dressed in winter.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Or two. Ah. I am woman. That's not the button I'm using to move the camera at all.
I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe.
Hey,
The dead don't linger.
that sounds good to me.
Place. But it's not a bad idea.
Of course not. It's a damn fine idea. Oh, this is where they teach me how to duck. They didn't teach me how to run yet. I don't know if I should be doing it. Way ahead of you. Those rats. Ooh, treasure.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
I have no doubt. But what you fail to understand is I'm treasure hunting. Alright.
Looks steady enough.
Right, we'll get the hell out of the way.
Watch out!
You said it was sturdy. I trusted you. Oh, he didn't say anything.
Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
Oh,
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you.
yeah.
Over-eager apprentices.
I can just climb over the house, right?
I can break my way through here.
Oh, yeah. Was it here? Yeah. That's right. The power. Squeeze through my own gap. Yeah. Where to now? Not that way. Surely. I might need to have to adjust the, can I, yeah. Adjust my camera speed. It's a wee bit fast. Oh. Alright, that button and that button, huh?
Well, you tried.
He did try. Is there a charge attack? There is. Oh! How dare you try to hit a woman when she's not looking?
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town?
They seem to
Or
be
are they
watching
keeping
me.
them in?
I didn't realize. Oh. A letter, old and damp. Kind of like me. Dear cousin, this farce that is New Eden Town has gone on long enough. You tried all you could to make it work, to build something there. But if the words you send me are true, then by God take your wife and your precious children, pack your belongings, and leave that ungodly place. Come to Providence and live with us. There is farm work here, and Simone and I will gladly take you until you find a place of your own. Please, I'm begging you, come to us. We are family, and the children will be safer here. John James, Providence, 8th September, 1694. Sorry, Red, I was just taking the time to read some note that I found in the dirt. Is there anything in these boxes? Is there some kind of purpose to my destruction? Apparently not. Plenty of gaps to squeeze through, though. A little hidden transition. Ooh, goody. I will take that. 3 leather. Oh. Well, that's gonna mean I'm probably gonna be doing some crafting. Eventually. Oh, can't break that. But I can jump and climb. Where the hell am I going? This is nowhere near the house that he was at.
Ah, more wanderers.
You can handle it.
Behind you!
Yeah. I was totally looking. I got your back, man.
Yeah, as easy as falling off a box.
You'd be surprised.
Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Can I jump down there? Do I want to? I want to jump down here. Clearly there's treasure and bad guys in this. Yes, bad guys. Banishment. Attacking with your weapon fills the banish gauge. When the banish gauge is full, press X to banish your target.
I could beat you in my sleep.
I banish you, bitch. You want some too? You'll have to wait. Oh! Look at that. I blocked and I didn't know how. Alright, seems like everyone's gone. Ah, another damp and bloody note. Perhaps these words will be lost in time, but I must write them. The date? I cannot say. I know it is the month of June, in the years in 1695. I keep mixing that up. I thought we would be safer in Providence. I thought we would finally see the children again, and the golden wheat fields would ring with their laughter. Their mother now lie dead, and I shall join her soon. Something insidious walks the roads. Terrible spirits took us. New Eden is cursed. Who would read this note? I tell you, run. You who would read this note.
These people left New Eden Town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
I don't know, let's see what this says. Oh, that's goodies, never mind. We'll wait for more story. Spectral dust. Is it really spectral dust if I can grab it and hold it and keep it for myself? Oh. Oh. My. Alpha Wanderer. I didn't know there was a hierarchy with the different ghosts. I dodged, and I didn't know how. I banish thee.
Enough.
And then I take your ghosty goop. Did she say enough? Was that her one kill line? A torch? Can I take? It's not particularly dark, so I guess I don't need it. Smash. Coming in.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's
How'd
wait
you get
to
over
hear
there?
what Charles has to say.
Yes. Let us find Charles.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what
They
selectmen
finally told me
do?
how to sprint. Who told you how to sprint, eh? Just running up there without any prompts. Do you have your own hidden messages? I've discovered New
Welcoming
Eden.
committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles.
Are there like real
It'll
people
be good
here?
to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Can I just go indoors? Esther wouldn't dare.
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
I remember you telling her.
Right. Ah, there's a sign. The inn is this way. I was going to ask that fellow for directions, but then there was a sign. Who doesn't need to ask for directions?
This must be the inn.
Think so? You just forced me to look at it, so I'm gonna agree with you.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit well.
Are you Thomas Edison?
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
He's sitting at the bar.
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I assumed...
Keep digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As Governor,
Well, we do deal
follow
with
me if
ghosts,
you
so
eat, it is
perhaps
my
we can
responsibility.
talk to him anyway.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
Is her name Thickskin?
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax.
I would hope so.
Sitting here, doing nothing. We're as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Oh, of course.
Then I
We
shall
will
leave
save the
you
day.
and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service,
So you're all useless.
yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street.
She will
as
not
it
be
were.
visiting you at your home, you sicko.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
I think he soiled himself.
I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving.
Well, you would say that.
Now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport
talking about the
was a
same
man
person.
of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril.
Makes sense.
You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I
In
say
your youth?
so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
I'll be the judge of that. Why is the town so empty?
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations
That's not an
may
answer.
differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Or the opposite. Where will they return? No, where did they go?
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements.
Oh,
Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the pass through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
will they return?
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If
Understandable.
we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
Well, these things happen. You study demonology, eh?
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that.
Who
like
chooses
my
to do
father
that?
was before me. Faith
Family
and
business.
science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and
Faith and
pleasant
science are completely
land, and
opposite
those who
things.
threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Well spoken. Heroic work all around.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same. Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
Aye. About the curse.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worstens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty,
It tends to linger.
I think the weather is the worst part. It's never
No, the death is
Winter
definitely the worst
hangs
part.
heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What caused it?
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious.
Doing all right over there?
The abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
As
Our
I will.
contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles.
Goodbye.
Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
All right, Red. Yeah, I'm not talking to you, apparently. All right. meet Esther Davenport in her at her house. I will do that. The compass
Damn it,
indicates...
Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people are helpless.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
Thought I'd go with the nicer option on that one. No need to put them down. I mean, they are idiots. But why rub that in their face? Esther! What a nice knock. Do you think she heard that? Apparently. The acoustics are amazing in there.
Red.
Oh. It seems she's seeing visitors.
Come in.
Oh, thank you. She looks like she's fixing to feed us to some beast in the basement.
I've barely slept for fear you would not come.
Well, that's a strange reason to not sleep.
I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
It seems he did.
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
But we
Poor
did
Charles.
come.
Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Well, you should have calmed his ass down. Is there anything we should know?
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll
We'll
brutally
start with the house.
murder his ghost.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
How were things before?
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse. It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The
Even
people
me.
came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
No. About Governor Haskell.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Less than practical
Still,
passion.
Good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain, too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart.
Well, her name is
By all
Thickskin.
accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Well, who sees beneath his armor?
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
If we find Charles, we'll give you a holler.
May I be of any help?
No.
You stay put.
I can snoop
We'll
through your
find a
stuff
way.
on my own.
Where are you staying, my dears?
Sheet music. A new Scotch tune in G major by Henry Purcell. Alright.
Purcell. Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
I suppose. Letter from Eleanor Combs, November 1694. My dearest Charles, how delighted I was to read your words. It is always a pleasure to hear from you, and to know that yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. I have contacted our brothers in London, but unfortunately we could not find anything in our archives that matched the description of the events you have experienced in New Eden. Be that as it may, pestilence and never-ending winters are phenomena perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I can give you no better answer, be it sorcery, the presence of an ichor, or something else entirely. We cannot say. All I can do is invite you to continue your research and to take note of all your observations. Our Brotherhood of St. Paul's Soul has so little presence in the New World. Any new information shall be precious indeed. Please stay safe, my friend. Yours truly, Eleanor Combs.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds.
Now you
Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Indeed.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Sure. What's this? A coat?
This is Charles's. It's like he never left.
Except he did. What's this note here? Letter from a neighbor. Esther, some food and ale for you. Sorry for your loss. Your neighbors hold you in their hearts. That's nice. What kind neighbors you have. Music essay. Sadness and Interval, or a study of an Aeolian scale by Heinrich Petrie. No, I would. No, see, they get sneaky with that. I want this book. Printed book. Oh, well, I wouldn't have figured that one out. A study of H. Purcell's Chagrony in G minor for strings by E. Davenport. Whoa. See, that's what I'm talking about. Camera spins a little bit quicker than I'm comfortable with. Nothing over here. Oh, there's stuff on the table that I just ignored. Bundle of letters from Charles. 5th day of January, 1685. My beloved Esther, how I long to hold you in my arms. The announcement of our marriage was to my heart as a delicacy on my palate, a sweet of which one cannot tire. At last we shall be together, and together for ever and ever, until the day many years from now when we are old and at last death separates us. For only death can extinguish the love between us, and I am sure that not even death can undo the tenderness I feel for you. I want everything to be perfect for our marriage, and I will make it so. I will write to you every day until that blessed moment when I can finally shed the weight of letters and tell you in person every day how I feel about you. I am thinking of you. Your love forever, Charles. Aw. You don't mind if I read your love letters right in front of you, do you? Bundle of letters from Charles. 21st day of February, 1687. My sweet Esther, I can't tell you how much I long to get home. This work in the mythical Scottish Highlands is exciting. I can't argue with that. But I miss the sweetness of our home. However, I know that the few months I have left away for your loving arms will be of great benefit to me. Through this experience I will increase my knowledge, and all that I do to protect you from those dark worlds that swirl around us. It is your love and trust that pushes me into these mysterious entrenchments, that pushes me to do my best. It is for you that I do this. For when I can see the pride in your eyes, then I know what role I play on this earth. I know that I can be stronger. I know that I can do anything. As long as you look at me with that spark that is only yours. I am thinking of you, your love forever, Charles. You loved each other a lot. Oh.
Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
I thought we told you that.
The schoolhouse?
Should I let him finish talking?
Wouldn't you rather stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
It's very kind, but we've a long day ahead of us. I don't want to bother you.
I don't have much. But promise me you'll come for dinner tomorrow. For old time's sake?
Maybe. Alright, I guess so. I mean, he just kind of committed. 12th day of August, 1694. That's a huge gap in dates. It's like a decade. My sweet Esther, I was down and yet you were there to support me. You are an angel from heaven to help me in my dark mission. You are the light that guides me through the darkest of the invisible. And yet, I feel so sorry for bringing you to this tortured land. You know well that things are not as they should be in New Eden. And I am sorry to have you by my side, for I fear for your life. I wish we could have found a quieter corner in this land, there to raise our children. But I fear a curse. I think we should leave, or perhaps you should go ahead while I defend our home. Think about it, for I cannot bear the thought of darkness taking you away from me. Your love forever, Charles. Charles was getting a little kooky towards the end, wasn't he?
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
There was a door over here.
There's more to learn here.
Oh, that's the exit door. Well, what's that door then? I thought that was the exit door because they wouldn't even let me look at it. Alright, what's up here? Is this the bedroom?
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
Is this where you
She
make the
lost
boom
him,
boom?
And now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
A wig.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
A precious king from a chess set, protected by a glass dome. That's a weird...
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
A little obsessed, was he?
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Can I copy that? I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to gather from that. I mean, it's cool that you let me zoom in on it like that, but not really anything I can do. A cult book from Charles' personal collection. Tod für die Toten by Balster Hans Friedel. Nope. Don't need that. Charles's note. None on this side of the water, and few on the other, know that I came to New Eden as minister in order to pursue research into the New World on behalf of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Soul. And what strangeness have I found? There are ghosts here, yes, old and innumerable. But they are quiet. I shall never say the word aloud. But I suspect there to be witches. And if I find one, I shall very much like to ask her for her story. Sure. More books. Theological book from Charles' personal collection. Formicarus. Yeah. Nonsense books. More theological books. Alright. I think that's everything in the room that's not important. Now for the one thing that is. Scribbled Bible verses. Job 7, 13, 15. 13 when I say, my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints. 14, then thou scareth me with dreams, and terrifiest me through visions. 15, so that my soul closeth strangling, and death rather than my life. She comes to me in dreams. Wet dreams.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
It wasn't a big note.
He dropped something.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get that for you. You lazy bastard. What do all these dreams have in common? Are they the promise of a doomsday or nightmare coming? Visions? Foreshadowing? Is someone behind this? Is someone behind me? Who is the real target, and what caused this anger to burst forth? I need to know how it gets into our heads. Sleep no longer offers rest, and this cannot perdure.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Yeah, let's go to the bedroom. Speaking of beds. Oh, I'll take that. I'm just gonna steal your shit. But what is this? Ooh, a hair clip. A silver brooch. Habitually worn by Charles Davenport, engraved with a distinctive three-hilted sword. Is that what that is? My bad.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
You actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Doctor's notes. 3 drops of lavender oil in chamomile infusion before sleep. Wintergreen to rub 'tween palms and behind ears. 3 times a day. If restlessness persists, use lemon balm. Evelyn. Alright. No. That one. Children's Psalm. Lo, children are, and in our heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Psalm 127-3. All right. And now for the important one. Unsent letter to Esther's sister. My dearest sister, Charles is dead. I cannot tell right from the left. I cannot tell which day it is, or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Nothing happened as it was supposed to. I could not attend the burial. The shame of it. How I have failed my dear husband. I just could not find the strength to leave the house and walk to the place where Charles died, there to see him buried. Lord, have mercy on us and guide our friends to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last much longer without my beloved husband to protect it. I do not have any words left in me, but I thought that you, who loved him so, should know of his passing. My love, Esther.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Indeed. Come on, Red. You got anything else to say before we go?
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
Well, how are you bearing up?
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal.
I've never heard that phrase.
Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change.
Well, if you couldn't wake from the other ones, how do you know
Was there
about
something I
the
should
other
have done
ones?
differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
Well, he's dead, you tell
None
me.
of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
You
You're
should
in
have said that
pain,
before you left.
And that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
Do you have bad dreams? She just told
Has
you
the
that.
curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes, I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
That's too bad. Well, I'll see you
We
later.
must make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
That's what we do. And onward we go to the cemetery. What is this? Why is it all locked up like that?
What will you do for my Charles?
We're gonna banish him, of course,
If he's present,
in the nicest way
we'll
possible.
find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
Oh, of course. You're dealing with dead guys.
You'll be alright.
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles with Charles.
Aye.
Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Be careful.
Twice.
Aye. You too.
And now we separate to go our different ways. But before that happens, and I investigate the cemetery, find the location on your map objective. Open your map. Oh. Well, how? Oh. It zooms out again. Is there going to be like... Oh my. Oh my. Oh, that's gonna be big, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh dear. That's absolutely huge. Sincere Perry's shop. Alright, well, I doubt I have any money with which to buy things from a shop. But it seems I will be passing by this shop anyway. So, like I was saying, I will continue this journey in the next video. Take care.